Hi, I'm Staci from GenUX. Probably seen a couple of my other videos. So one of the things I'd love to talk to you about today is why I love what I do. It didn't start as something I thought that I would like to do, but it did end up being that way. So years ago, I was a clothing designer. I manufactured women's clothing and designed products for the first part of my life. And then in 2008, decided to go back to school and ended up in a psychology course when I was studying philosophy to become an intellectual property law lawyer. And what ended up happening was I fell in love with psychology, but I was like, how do I make money talking to people about their feelings? And that wasn't really my jam. But through a course that I was in college in my undergrad program, there was an introduction to the field of psychology within business. And one of the things that I found out about or learned about was human factors engineering. And the reason this was so interesting to me is because it blended my background in design from fashion school and the years that I had in my background with psychology on a cognitive level, which I really loved and found very easy. So from that point forward, I was no longer studying to be an intellectual property law lawyer, and I started to get very focused on being a human factors engineer, which is what used to be called the psychology of engineering.